Hello, and thank you for stopping by. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos arrive. Well, I figured it out. I have been talking about the elections for the last couple of days, and I finally figured out what the Republicans are trying to do. They're stalling. And they're stalling for a very good reason, because although Joe Biden has passed the 270 to make him president, this is what I think, and I may be wrong here, but this is how I personally see it. I think that the Republicans are hoping that after all of the votes are done and Trump finally is able to catch up to Joe Biden in the Electoral College and it becomes tied, they are going to say, we want to take it to court. And I believe they're hoping that a judge will break the tie by awarding it to Donald Trump. That is what I'm thinking. Now, I could be wrong here, but that's how it appears, because they are still counting votes even after the election has been given to Joe Biden. Now, you have to forgive me. I got my cup of coffee here. I haven't had one all day, and it's going to be really nice. In case you're wondering, it's a Movado. They're cheaply made. I don't know why I like them. I guess it's just because of the look, and I love the way the name sounds. But anyway, back to this. Donald Trump has lost the election. He claims it was voter fraud. Now, Pennsylvania, he claims that they gave Joe Biden the advantage by giving 3 extra days to count the votes. My question is to all of the Republicans and all of the people that are Trump supporters, if the 3 extra days had helped Donald Trump secure that state, would they be complaining about that 3 extra days? Supposing Donald Trump had won Pennsylvania and Joe Biden was complaining about losing Pennsylvania and that the state had changed it from the day of the election to 3 days after. Would the Republicans be saying, oh, yeah, you're right, Joe. That was wrong. We shouldn't have done that. The court should have kept it at the day of the election. No, hell no. They're not going to say that. They're only going to say that because they lost. If it was the shoe was on the other foot and it was Joe Biden fighting the recount election, do you think the Republicans would be all for Joe Biden wanting all of the recounts counted, to have the recounts done and have all of the votes counted? No. They wouldn't have wanted that. And I believe that they're doing this as a last-ditch attempt to try to keep Donald Trump in office. They're already suggesting that it's possible, if he doesn't win this, that he could come back in 2024. I hope to God not. If he was to come back, there's no way he could be any different than he was now, because his supporters wouldn't allow him to be any different than he is now. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and you may not know this. Maybe some of you that watch this video might, but the rock group Kiss in the 70s had a drummer by the name of Peter Criss. And Peter Criss had a lot of fans because he was a drummer for Kiss, dressed up like the Cat. His face was painted like the Cat. And so after he quit doing Kiss and went on his own, he tried to do rock and roll, but Peter Criss is not a rock and roll drummer. No matter how hard he wants to be, no matter how much he tries, Peter Criss is a classically trained jazz drummer. He was trained under the great Gene Krupa. Now, Peter Criss could come out with a jazz album and it could be a really great album. It could be really good. But his fans would not want that because they want him to be the Kiss rock and roll drummer. Now, Donald Trump could come back in 2024, and he could be a really good president. And deep down, I really don't believe Donald Trump is this way. I don't believe Donald Trump is really this obnoxious in real life, and I don't believe that he is this much of an asshole in real life. Pardon my language, but I'm gonna be real here. I believe that Donald Trump actually does care, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Up until this election, Donald Trump was a registered Democrat. Now, being a registered Democrat does not make you better or worse than a registered Republican. There's Republicans out there that care, and there's Democrats that care. There's Republicans that try to do a really good job to help America, and so do Democrats as well. My point being is that so far Donald Trump has not done anything at all, that would destroy America in such a way that it could not be reversed when the new president comes in. Donald Trump has done a lot of executive orders that could be overturned by another president. He has made a lot of things that could be undone by a judge as being unconstitutional. It makes the fan base happy for Donald Trump to do these things. It makes me happy knowing that he has not done anything that could destroy America in the long run. Yeah, the short run, maybe. He's done some things that could kind of destroy things a little bit here and make it rough, but in the long run, he has not done anything that could destroy America. That's why I think deep down he is playing the character Donald Trump, the apprentice Donald Trump, the celebrity Donald Trump, not the person Donald Trump. America, Donald Trump supporters, the Republicans, they do not want the person Donald Trump, like John Wayne. What you saw on the screen and what you got in real life was the same thing. John Wayne was John Wayne on or off the screen. If he preached about something in a movie, it's because he felt that way in his personal life. That's why it sounded so real. Trump, on the other hand, is portraying a character. And although there's a lot of Democrats that do not like him, I have to give Donald Trump credit for the things that he has done in such a way to make it impossible for America to be destroyed in the long run. But I believe that the Republicans are stretching this out, hoping. Right now, Joe Biden has 290 electoral college votes, and Trump has, I think, 234, I think maybe. 234, it's around 230, I know that much. And they're hoping that when this is all said and done by December 8th, that Donald Trump will have creeped up to the 290. Because I don't see Joe Biden getting any more than 290. I really don't. If he does, if he gets up around 300 or he passes 300, because, 290, there's only 10 more electoral college votes. When this is all said and done, I don't see Joe Biden winning more than 290. And if you want to be technical about it, 270 is what it takes to win the election. Now, if this had been Hillary or Jimmy Carter, for instance, Jimmy Carter, when Reagan won, Jimmy Carter just conceded and said the better man won, although he probably didn't feel that way personally. He probably felt like he was gypped, but he conceded and he allowed a segue for Reagan to come in, and Hillary did the same thing when she lost. She wished Donald Trump the best, and when Donald Trump was coming in, Barack Obama welcomed him in with open arms, sat down and talked with him, gave him advice and showed him the ropes and all of that stuff, like a good president is supposed to do, make the transition smooth, because America cannot have any air in the conversation, so to speak. That's the one time that you cannot fumble or drop the ball, when you're passing the torch from one president to the next. So it's still up in arms. But also, this is taking away from the stimulus package. I think what the government is hoping is that they will find a cure and everybody will start to go back to normal as much as you can. I really don't think the government was able to get done what they needed to get done. I think they wanted to do more within this COVID. I think they wanted to do a social reorder, and they're not done yet. I think they wanted to get rid of the wants and just keep the haves. The gimmies. I think they wanted to get rid of the gimmies, which is anybody that's making too low of amount to make a significant difference. And I think everybody should count. I really do. But the government and the rich folks that run the government really do not look at it that way. So, I've talked more than I should have. It's like 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes into this video. I've got to learn how to get it shorter. And if you do videos and you know how to make my videos shorter or how to be more concise with what, maybe I need to go to school and take classes. I mean, YouTube is full of classes, but everybody that teaches thinks you automatically know what they know. They don't want to break it down like you're a very young total beginner. So, having said that, if you know something I don't about this, if there's something that maybe you've thought about and it's relevant or can add something to this, please put it in a comment below, like right down there. And if you want,